Hi. As I promised, I was gonna do a response video to all the questions you sent in to ask my sister about her hair. But before we get into that, very quickly, first of all, thanks for all the votes on the dresses. But it turns out that this dress, which is the favorite one, has a hole in it. Where it gone? It has a hole in it here, and
not a good look.
And since it's like chiffon, and since all yours night is tomorrow, I don't really have enough time to repair it on my own. So I will have to. Oh shoot!
Is it bigger?
I just made the hole bigger. Anyways, so yeah, so this dress is gonna have to pass. So I'm just gonna have to wear the other one. But in case you're wondering, that the fluffy dress, that was the one that she gave me for Christmas. So yeah. All right, but we'll just get straight into the questions, and I'm gonna do it like interview style. So I organized all the questions that you guys asked, and we're just gonna get straight into that. So what shampoo and conditioner do you use?
I use Herbal Essences Color Me Happy for color treated hair, because I dye my hair jet black every 6 or 7 months. Just because the sun kind of bleaches out your hair and it makes it all brown and kind of rusty, and I don't like how it looks, so I dye my hair.
Cool. And how long was your hair when you started locking?
This set of locks, when I started, I had about 5 or 6 inches. When I started the first set, I actually started from like maybe an inch or 2 inches. So I took them out, and by the time I started again, I had 5 or 6 inches.
Okay. And how long did you wait before washing and retwisting this set of locks? Like second set you had?
I washed my hair right away, like after a week, and I've been washing it often since then, because I'm not really into the not washing of your hair. Like, just leave it for 2 months. That's kind of gross.
Yeah, let it marinate.
Yeah.
But in response to that, I think a lot of people, there's a misconception about locks. They think if you just leave your hair, it's just gonna lock, but it's the clean hair that actually makes your hair lock faster. Because when your hair is like open, and when you have like loose snaps or whatever they call it, and you wash your hair just get tangled, and that's when it's be hard to manage. So if you think about it, if you wash your hair, the more tangled it gets, so then that's gonna help the locking process. So if you want to wash your hair, just wash it like you normally wash it. I wash mine every 2 weeks. And yeah, so just wash your hair. There's no harm in that. Next question. Did you always twist? Have you ever interlocked? And what's your opinion of the two different methods?
Well, I usually palm roll my hair. I do interlock from time to time, but that's maybe like every 3 months or so. If I have a lot of new growth, then I'll just do it with my fingers. But for the most part, I palm roll because I like the look. I like the smoothness that you get when you palm roll continuously. Yeah. Even though I would say that the palm roll doesn't really hold. It doesn't hold my hair as tightly as if I do the interlocking. It kind of unravels a little bit, but that's my method of preference.
Well, with me, I most of the time I palm roll, but I do interlock. I would say as often as every month, because for me, the new growth kind of irritates me. Like, I'll be putting my hands in my head, and I can feel like a big lot of like new growth, and I just interlock it. And I know it makes my locks look a bit like wobbly, but I think it gives it character. It makes it. I like the plumpness and the lumpiness of my locks, but I like the uniform look too. But I interlock my hair like on a regular basis. All right. Have you ever counted your locks, and how many do you have?
I have 84 locks exactly.
I have 116, if you wanted to know.
Because her head is bigger.
Not really. It's more knowledge. I have more knowledge. What is your technique for getting sand off your locks after a day at the beach?
Well, first thing I would say, the best technique of getting sand out of your locks is not to get them in the first place. Just you don't have to be at the beach rolling around in the sand and backflipping, doing all sort of crazy stuff at the beach.
Making sand castles.
Exactly, or sand angels or whatever.
Yeah.
You just take it easy. You can have fun, but remember at the end of the day that you have locks. So don't go too crazy. And if I do get some sand in my hair, then if I just rinse it, I'm fine. Or I can do a rinse with apple cider vinegar. That usually gets out anything that's lurking. But yeah, I don't really have a problem with sand in my locks.
I mean, it sounds like a big sacrifice, but at the end of the day, I mean, if you want to maintain your locks, it's just something you're gonna have to do. You can't go diving and gallivanting and everywhere and expect your locks to be fine. I even went to the beach. I didn't go swimming or anything. I was just kind of bobbing in the water, and I ended up with sand in my hair. But I think it was just on the surface, so I managed to wash it out. But I think you said one of your friends, he had to cut off his hair.
Yeah, he said that he had to cut his hair after a day at the beach, and the sand was so embedded that he had to cut it, allegedly. I don't know what he was doing, if he was doing headstands.
But did he try anything else, or he...
I have no idea. He told me that a long time ago.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Alright. Moving on. If you decide you didn't want locks any longer, would you cut them or comb them out?
I would do a little bit of both. Because if you cut a few inches off the bottom, then from there, what is left should really only be a few months old, and I would probably comb those out so that your hair would be shorter, but you wouldn't be starting from
bald.
bald.
I think I'm a bit on the fence with that one, because from what I've seen, I know that you can take out locks, but it seems like it would take so long. Like, some people say 2 weeks, some people say 3 weeks, and I just can't imagine walking around with a half-finished head for 3 weeks, especially if you have to go to work and stuff like that. Like, it's hard enough sometimes trying to maintain locks on their own, and then... So, I don't know. I think since I've already cut off my hair, I would be able to manage with cutting it off just probably like an inch or two, and then, I don't know, just do something to transition into another style. But I don't think I could... I don't see myself picking out my locks.
But you don't have to walk around with your head looking all crazy. What people would do is every time you take out a lock, then you braid it so that
you just blend in.
It would blend in, and then you could just do a style with them, and doesn't really, no one has to know,
I guess,
which are braids and which are locks, I think.
Alright, non-related question to here. Does Rhea live in Barbados?
Yes, I do.
Yes, she does. Have you noticed a change in your sister's accent since she's been living in the UK?
Yeah, definitely. She has a little twang. She says,
"Good day."
Yeah, that's Australian.
Whatever.
Yeah, she says like random British words that no one else says that I know. Like,
that you know?
I mean, no one else in Barbados. I don't know a lot of people from the UK.
So how? Okay.
So there's sometimes you'll say a word that is kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Can't think of any right now.
Because they don't exist.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll say something before this tape is up. And then we'll all see.
Okay. And if they made a movie about your sister, what famous person would you choose to play her role?
I like that girl, Kimberly Ellis, or Elise, I think her name. She was in Set It Off. She was in Beloved. She was in Colored Girls. I like her. I think she's a good actress. She's kind of understated and...
Yeah, she should be an A-list star.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's pretty much it from us then for all the questions. I hope I did get everything, because I've been, looking at all the comments and trying to keep up with all the questions. But before we go, I know you're gonna ask about the hair, but both of us, we got our hair done yesterday. No, day before yesterday. Yeah.
No, it was yesterday.
Oh yeah. We got our done yesterday for Year's night, of course. And cost me about $20, $20 US, and I just got like a little simple. Can't really see it that well, but I just got a little pin up. Got some little action going on here at the side, and same thing with her.
That's me. Curls on this side, and there's a braid going around the back.
Yeah,
it's pretty cute.
Yeah, don't ask for tutorials, not to be rude, but I don't know how she did it, because obviously, like I said, I went to the salon.
No idea.
So yeah, just have to absorb it and enjoy it. But anything else you need to say?
No, that's all for me.
So same as before, any comments, questions, suggestions, that kind of stuff. Just be sure to drop a message. Bye bye.
Bye.